of Virginia, a founding institution in this great nation, and the rivalry between his two major schools is a storied one, no matter how the season has gone, and everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cavaliers will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Virginia Tech opened up a can the last time they saw the Hoos.
Yeah, they took care of business, and they've dominated this rivalry, and Virginia knows that, and it's in their head. They're going to have to do something early in this football game to really turn that tide.
You got to answer the bell. When Virginia...
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Frost. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Strong, firm tackle. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Ingram. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. The Hokies have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. A mere yard away from Pater. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The Cavaliers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quick handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to pass. It's Frost. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving.
Touchdown, Hokies! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with... Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Ingram. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. A first down for the offense. To the air. It's Frost. Sends it downfield. He's got it on the outside. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He might want another play. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stress you with his feet, stress you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Cox. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes a connection. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. To the air, it's Cox. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I like the decision by the quarterback there because it's third and short. You're in field goal range. You can't take a sack and knock yourself out of that field goal range.
They got it. It's blocked. That's a live ball.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Cox. Oh, they're after him. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got a little space. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ingram. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Hokies! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back to throw, it's Cox. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. And away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The lone back's got it.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on 4th down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Frost. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The short hands. It's Ingram. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Hokies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real thrilling performances, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Cavs and Hokies.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through been through these games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for a man. It's Frost. Snagged out of the air. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Trying to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokie. Hokie, Tech, VPI builds a big lead on the Hoos.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really, really mattered. That's why rivalries are so much fun.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the 1st down. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Split backs here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
86, Virginia 7.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll try the run. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find the...
They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Finding open areas. Makes one man miss.
Tackled down at the 42, and the Virginia Tech offense will take over.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give to the lone running back. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Once he got some room, it was over.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Here comes the heat. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Frost. Got it in the middle, it's Ingram. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you...
Turning it on. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Silver. Bounced off his feet.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
They were all over him, nowhere to go, as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got him. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Frost. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Hokies are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ingram. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football. And
he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Ingram. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got his man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Frost. Snags it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
First and goal, Virginia Tech.
I'll try to power it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing him in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Love. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Scanning the field, it's Frost. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
He makes a grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.